Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be an interesting one. One which I hope kind of creates a bit of debate, some discussion. Some of you might know a few weeks back or months back or who knows how long because I've forgotten. I made a video about Muslims in Japan. Like, how are they perceived by Japanese people? And I gave my own thoughts and opinions regarding that subject. This one's a little bit different this time. Now I'm going to talk about what is it like being a Muslim in Japan. I have prior experience being a Muslim myself and having lived in Japan for a year. Where do I start? Where should I start from with this? To be honest, I should have thought my ideas out and my thinking behind what I'm going to say prior to recording this. Japan is a 97% more or less homogeneous country. Where there's very few foreigners, and if there are, there's not too many Muslims about. I thought it's really interesting that I was one of the few people who were A foreigner, and B, someone of a religious minority in that country. It was interesting to kind of come at it from a different perspective and see the other side. Being a Muslim in Japan, I would say that, of course, it's difficult. It's not as easy as it could be in other countries. However, I would say that now, and currently also, things are improving, such as you have many more halal eateries and restaurants out and about, dotted around Kanto and many other parts of Japan, Osaka, Kansai kind of areas. So that's good. Prior to this, I would have said one of the hardest things would have been actually finding Muslim-friendly like halal food, but now that's being rectified, which is good to see. Also, what's it like in terms of like faith? If I was going to go to pray or, find a mosque. I only actually ever saw 2 mosques in Japan while I was there. One in Kobe in the Hyogo region, and one in Tokyo. Not too far from Yoyogi Uehara. You're going to have to fit your religion around your daily work, life and daily, life outside of work in Japan. As a Muslim myself, living there for a year, I found it wholly different. The experience of observing my faith there than I did here in London. And don't be afraid, I guess, to ask questions and just to kind of explain to them more about, the faith. I'm not saying go out and kind of convert them or anything like that or push the religion onto them. No, nothing of the sort. But I do believe that, and I did get this quite often a few times when I said that I was a Muslim, people were kind of a bit taken aback and a bit surprised, and they didn't know much about what Islam is and who a Muslim is. So it was quite interesting for me to kind of learn and pick up on that and then be able to kind of tell them what they wanted to know. You will find, what you need to kind of live comfortably as a Muslim in Japan, I believe. I mean, I would say that even when I lived there a few years ago, where now it's started to improve more and more, in terms of many more Muslims actually coming to Japan to visit and feeling like they can, because there's options and there's leniencies for them that there weren't before. They don't have to try so hard to enjoy themselves in Japan while having to worry about other things such as, can they eat this, can they drink that, is it okay to pray, am I allowed to kind of show that I am of this faith and I'm proud of this faith. I believe that now more so than any time before, yes. I've said all I've had to say, really. I don't know what else to say because my mouth's getting a bit tired now from all my talking. I'm brave. So with all that said, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it wasn't too much of a slog. Please look forward to my next video in the meantime, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.